I am back with our preparations for the new year 2026. In our first part, we looked at the assessment of the achievements and the failures of the year 2025 as one of the things that is going to help you to have a better preparation for the new year 2026. Part 2 of it, we are going to see the life lessons learned from the previous year. It is very important as we are walking through the year to get lessons, because what we learn is what that changes us. A person who doesn't learn, it's very difficult for that person to change. But when we learn, when we observe, we get an opportunity to correct our mistakes, and as well we learn. So today we are going to look at the lessons which we learned in 2025, so that we use those lessons to give us a platform for the planning in the year 2026. The Bible says in Proverbs 24:32, I applied my heart to what I observed and I learned a lesson. I want us to be very attentive here. I applied my heart to what I observed. So we are having two things here. Observing, meaning that the observation which is done is by reflection. It says, I applied my heart to what I observed, meaning that when I gave myself time to have a reflection of what happened in 2025, and I accepted to apply my heart to my observations, I learned lessons. So it is very important each of us to go through this before you get excited for 2026. Get a place which is convenient for you and you reflect what you went through in the previous year. You give it your heart and then you learn your lessons. So the lessons are going to help you to plan for the year 2026. Okay, every year carries lessons. Lessons about people. What do you learn about people? People you work with, the people you minister with, the people you live with. Every person that comes across you is having lessons, and you have got to pay attention for you to get those lessons. The reason why many people mess up, many people get conflicts with others, it is because they don't give themselves time to learn. Who is this person that I'm working with? How does he behave? How trustworthy is this man? Before surrendering yourself to that person, how trustworthy is he? Before trusting him with your riches, trusting him with your life, how is this person? Who is he? What lessons do you learn from him? Number 2, lessons about patience. I know there are many people watching me who have lost opportunities because of impatience. If you are lacking patience in your life, you are most likely to lose many opportunities. And maybe that's the reason why you are crying today, because you are not ready to be patient. You are not ready to wait. Every event happens in time. When I talk about girls who are watching me, maybe you missed an opportunity of a certain right man who came to your life because you were rushing. There was no patience. And then today you are lamenting. So what lessons do you learn from patience and impatience? Number 3, the lessons about obedience. Still, some people cry because they missed some opportunities last year due to disobedience. There is no person who wants to work with someone who is not obedient. Starting from God. God doesn't want to work. In fact, he hates disobedience. It's one of the greatest sins. In fact, all the sins come as a result of disobedience. So God hates disobedience. Even human beings, the people you're working with, the people that you operate with, they hate disobedience, and you have lost many things because of disobedience. What lessons have you learned out of disobedience that are going to help you to change, to have a change in 2026? Number 4, lessons about timing. You know very well that Africans have a problem with time, and many opportunities have gone because of your poor time management. You have not achieved what you are supposed to achieve because of the poor management of time. They give you appointments, you arrive late, and you miss those opportunities to communicate to people, opportunities to have clients because of poor time management. From the poor time management or good time management, okay, what lessons have you learned that are going to help you to improve yourself in the year 2026? As I said, you should not just be excited because you have entered a new year. There are some things you have to consider which are going to help you to be a better person in 2026. About yourself, what lessons have you learned about yourself? What did this year teach you about God? Do you have any lesson about God? And of course, if you're not having lessons about God, you're going to be a distance away from Him. Yet many of the things that you need in life are sourced from Him. What have you learned from God? How have you improved yourself with your relationship with God? Have you made a step ahead in knowing God? It is very important. Another one, what did this year teach or last year teach you about yourself? I've met many people who have not known who they are. As a matter of fact, you don't know who you are. And that's one of the biggest problems of life. Living a life when you don't know who you are. You don't know your purpose, you don't know your gift. And that means you don't know the reason why you are living. Have you got a chance to learn about yourself? If you don't know who you are, it's most likely that you are going to walk this year without improving yourself. Because we improve ourselves from what we know about ourselves. Learning about yourself is going to help you to understand the kind of wisdom you have got to seek, which is going to help you to carry forward your goals. But if you don't know who you are, you don't know yourself, it will be very difficult to know the knowledge you need, the wisdom you need that is going to better your life. So it's good that you reflect in the year 2025 and see, how much have you known yourself and what is needed to apply in the daily life to cause a change in your life. Thank you so much for watching this part 2.